We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Felix Pena, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy is a real good two-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because he'll have good run and sinking action to his arm side. He'll throw it to all four quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Marcus.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
7 o'clock.
Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
What a swing. What a huge boost right there. Not only does it get your boys fired up, but it kind of silences the crowd for a minute.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at ball one. Chapman is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness, his reaction time is unparalleled, able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
Mark Canha comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Under it is Trout, and there are two gone now. So we're runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fastball called for strike two.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Tanner Anderson gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a great mix of fastballs. He has a four-seamer that's straight that he'll ride up in the zone, and then he has the cutter, which breaks away. Two pitches that look the same, that have different angles and different breaks. And if he has a good cutter this afternoon, that makes his four-seam fastball up in the zone that much better.
Into the box, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Laureano has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He won the Hank Aaron Award in the American League. That is the best offensive player, and boy, did he put together a season. Power and average, he showed us everything last year.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Olsen takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Batting fourth.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. From the stretch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Line to the right side, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. Strand 1. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for Oakland.
First delivery to him on the way. Ramon Laureano is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next up for the A's, Chad Pinder. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Pinder, originally from the state of Virginia, he was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
No ball.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Albert now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The first baseman.
Hit on the ground to 3rd. Oh, look at the dive. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
In now, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kenna is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So striding in, Sean Murphy. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Fletcher backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today. 2 out, nobody on.
Swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2. This is pulled into right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So stepping in, Jason Castro. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Castro, once a Minnesota Twin, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Chopped up the line to first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Turned on down the line, and a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. First offering on its way.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Left fielder, number 20.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Now Canna smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this one. Upton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. No balls and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes.
And leading off for the Angels, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line hard. Foul. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Chapman's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Shohei Ohtani. First delivery to him on the way.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there's out number two.
The first baseman, number 5.
And now for the Angels, Albert Pujols. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the corner and slicing foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kenna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Fastball in there for a called strike.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Robbie Grossman. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. On the ground to third. Rendon has it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Grossman is there to make the play, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire Upton. 1 away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Settling in now, Brian Goodwin hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Sean Murphy. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is Goodwin.
Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
2 out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is at the plate. Jason Castro. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McKenna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Stepping in, David Fletcher. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit in the air out toward left. McKenna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The center fielder.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th, and that brings up Mike Trout.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ryan Buchter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Count now a ball and a strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Buchter is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And he strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. Chris Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ramon Laureano stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Pujols has got it, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Anthony Rendon. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
The third baseman.
Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up, and they have taken the lead. Solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani, and the Angels move ahead here. It's 2-1.
just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing at Jim. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Here's Justin Upton now, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe your...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 2-1 Angels. Ready to begin the 8th. Now at the plate, Chad Pinder. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Cam Bedrosian has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
First pitch on its way. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Jake Diekman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35.
Digging in once again, Brian Goodwin. His past history with Jake Diekman, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You see that so much, left-on-left matchup. That slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
1-1 the count now. And he takes a called strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kenna is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't. And this one didn't allow a walk all game long.
And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
When you're leading by one run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. He's set. Now the pitch. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The center fielder.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Castro at second with 2 down. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1. And Trout will make it around to third base. He's in with a triple.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know you have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. And their runners at the corners now. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A run for the Angels in the inning, and it comes via the RBI triple. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's now 3-1 in favor of. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hansel Robles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Popped him up. Fletcher is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first base.
Standing in, Matt Olson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1-0 the count. Fouled away. 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Pujols is there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Halos jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Ryan Buchter is credited with the win. Tanner Anderson pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.